And I am live. Let's see if this is correct. There's a little ad here, skip survey. Ooh, audio sounds great. I'm watching here, you guys, here on the phone, so you can read the chat more easily. Welcome to the live stream, people. Let's just wait a few minutes. Send the second notification. Let me do a share here. 4 people watching. This is really cool. So you guys saw today's title for the live stream. I'm gonna be making some unique song using virtual Riot samples, and it's gonna be a challenge because I want to create something that doesn't sound like I'm using virtual Riot samples. I want to like post process. I want to go crazy. I want to do like some really heavy processing on these sounds so that it doesn't sound like virtual Riot. We're gonna be choosing the pack soon. We're gonna be doing a few things. I'm gonna record this live stream and edit it, so it's a tutorial on the channel. So it's gonna be really cool. Let me just paste here, and we're live. There we go. I also have the live chat here open, which is really cool. I really like how the camera looks. What do you guys think of like this camera setup for the live stream? I think it's just insane. So if I go here, let's see. I want to wait a little bit just to see what everyone is saying here. I want to wait a little bit to have more people in the stream before actually starting with the video. But let me start recording so that I don't forget to do that. Let me check that the recording settings are all set up accordingly. So recording, audio chat 1, 2. I can't adjust this. This is gonna be very messy for editing. Oh, it's okay. It's not the first time. Yeah. So start recording. We are now recording. We got a few people here on the stream. I'm gonna switch here into this scene. So now we're a bit smaller. I'm gonna hide this. I'm gonna open FL Studio. I'm gonna press this missing here. Not interested in that little code. Again, going back into my phone just to see the live stream. I'm gonna turn the phone down here. So for those joining, I'm gonna be making some unique track here in FL Studio using some virtual Riot samples, and we're gonna be only using virtual Riot samples. I'm just gonna be taking those really cool virtual Riot sounds, dumping them into FL Studio, post processing the heck out of it, and turning it into a unique track. Probably feature rhythm or something like that because it's trending. It's not that difficult to do. It's gonna be a very fun live stream. So, let's start by choosing what pack I want to use. So I wanna. Is there a way that I can? I wanna keep this pinned and just keep this. Yeah, there is. I think there's no way for me to pin the live chat some way. That's very sad. I wanted to. I wanted to invest in a second monitor, so it's way easier for me to. So my headphones, because I don't want to keep you guys with some feedback echo. I don't think the audio is gonna come into the mic if I'm using my speakers, but I'm gonna put on the headphones because it's more proper way of streaming. I'm gonna go here into my sample folder. I'm gonna use just one virtual app pack. I'm gonna choose very wisely if I'm gonna use the mode step Virtual Riot pack, or if I'm gonna use the Virtual Riot Heavy Bass Design Volume 2, which I'm sort of wanna use that one. I'm gonna use Heavy Bass Design Volume 2. Has some few one shots, some few loops and stuff. I'm gonna hide this. I'm gonna close here. I'm gonna start by just doing like a basic drum progression here. I haven't done dubstep in so long. It's been quite a while since I've written dubstep. All I've been doing is trap, so it's gonna be like a fresh new start of me doing some dubstep. Latency is a bit high. That is annoying for me. I'm just gonna turn down the latency. That's a bit. Yeah, this kick sounds cool. How's the latency as well? Like if I reply to a comment of you guys, what are you guys doing? What's up with you guys? Ooh, I like the snare for like I want to call this one like a fill snare. I'm just gonna start rename color fill snare. Rakataka. Give me this one. Just start doing some random things here. Maybe this a bit quieter. Like this. Yeah, some filler elements. So it's very filled up drum scene here. It says Acho. What do you mean it says Acho? What, like the closed captions? There's no subtitles that I know of. And then start routing these into like their proper. This is a kick. This is a snare. This is the hats group, so I'm gonna keep those there. Very nicely sorted. Let's go. So there are captions. This is really cool. And then I'm gonna add some shaper box to this so that it's a bit more snappy, more dubstep-ish. So it should be here in the effects. I spent some time organizing my folder here, my tree node, so that if I want to search for a specific plugin, it's a bit more organized, everything. And then this maybe 1/4 should be good. Yeah, that sounds more proper. Though I think this should be instead in the crashes, and then just there we go. We're mixing, we're doing stuff. It's really exciting. The kick can be way more louder as well as the snare. Not too much of a fan here of how the kick is sounding, but we can add some really cool modulation effects here with some frequency shifter. We have the wrong frequency shifter. Let's see. There's some feedback coming into my headphones. I don't know if you guys hear some feedback, but it's there. I can hear it. There we go. So now the kick is a bit more unique. It's not directly a virtual kick. And we can start playing around. This is going to be something we're going to be doing a lot of frequency modulation here. So I'm trying to inspire to make it more sappy. Now I can't find Maximus. I want Maximus. Should be here on the compression side. Yeah, so the difference is way noticeable. So now let's add some frequency shifting as well. Some EQing here just to make it a bit more. And I want this one to have a bit more of a tail. So when I add the transpire, instead of removing some of the release, I'm going to add a bit of that release. And we might be able to layer a clap on top of the snare hit there, so it's a bit more. Yeah, like something like that, so it's another layer on top of the snare. So it has that nice little tail, and then we can add, for example, some synth shots in the future. That'd be really cool. Really awesome that you guys are here. 9 people watching. This is really exciting. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create here a drum group with the snares. I'm going to call the snare group. I'm going to be coloring this a bit later. I'm going to add some OTT to this without some upward compression. So it's like going to be very subtle OTT. A little bit more EQing. There's never enough EQing. That's a bit too aggressive. Maybe something like that. And there we got our drums. And then I'm going to add a little roll here. So I'm going to. Maybe some double slams here. Very happy Peter's here. 42 hertz guitarist. Internal error is really awesome. Also having you here. Really happy. Add some downlifters. So let's add some effects here to fill up the space here. So I want to have it be almost white noise. I'm just gonna cut off a lot of the low end and just keep like the high end of that. As well as some reverb. Let's see. There we go. That sounds really good. So I'm now gonna look for some loops that we can use. So I want to look and see what key I want to be in. I'm probably gonna be D sharp or something like that. Yeah, so something like that maybe. And then add a little filter. And it's sounding very generic. It's very virtual right now. I know. And then we're gonna add the filler basses from the one shots here. Bass stabs, I'm guessing. No, it should be in the glitches. Glitch stabs, maybe. Not too fan of that. But maybe something like this one instead. And now this is something way too generic still, so I'm gonna route this to a audio track. So it's gonna be number 14. It's gonna be main bass 01. And now I'm gonna do some magic. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add the magic pitch map tool. I'm gonna set this to D sharp, pentatonic minor. And I'm gonna start adjusting here. I need to increase. This is very heavy on the CPS. I need to increase. yeah, so some color based things, elements. There we go. That's the key I wanna be in, and then I'm gonna now I'm gonna do some magic. Now I'm gonna go crazy with the sound design, so you guys are gonna really enjoy this. So what I'm gonna do that's gonna be really cool, I'm gonna set here media port number 3, and I'm gonna create some automation here using the media out so that I can modulate here the effect. So I'm gonna add here every note hit. There we go. Maybe some high pass notch. The bad part about using pitch map and doing this sort of style is that the PDC just goes completely crazy, and so timing is gonna be way off. And so I'm gonna be doing a lot of processing. Maybe some more frequency shifting. That's always a good idea. And also needs a sub, so I'm gonna add a separate sub. So now I'm starting to do a bit of cheating. I clicked on the wrong side, so it should be on C4. Let's see if that's correct. No, I did the right thing. Let's see. And something happened now with the Now, what happened with the meeting? Ah, this is something really cool so far. Add volume to mic. Ah. Wait. Let me turn this down. There we go. And now I want to add something like in another pitch that goes like something like a long note or something like that. I also want to use this little plugin that I got. It was given me for free for having a Focusrite interface, and it sounds really awesome. And what it does is that it adds some distortion to the low and high end. This one could be a bit louder. And then I need some side chaining. This is going to be completely crazy now, because the side chain timing is going to be so off compared to like the rest of the track, which is going to be so annoying. So I'm going to have to render out the stems and then use the stems for the side chaining, which is very annoying. Unless I do the side chain trick with like some trickery here in FL Studio to trick the PDC and have things on time. That's a bit complicated to set up though, so I'm just gonna here at least start by setting up. So as you can hear, like the timing is definitely way off. Oh, I have here a patcher preset that maybe can help with the timing. It's called Sebastian Shane by a buddy of mine called Sebastian. I'm gonna click here to sidechain input, and I need a stupid fast click. Something like super clicky, something. Something like this, maybe. Like a stupid short length. Yeah, something like that. So this is gonna be my new sidechain output. It's gonna be on insert number 2. And there we fixed the sidechain issue. Yeah, it happens when like the sidechain issue happens when you're using a MIDI output instead of like an audio input, since there's some issues in the PDC where the MIDI input doesn't go in the correct timing. Some trickery, some crazy stuff happens. And a super magic chord. Let's see if there's some synth loops that I can add here and fill up this. Something in the D sharp area, perhaps. And it gets so annoying when there's like this very present PDC issue where everything is just so poorly timed. I really want. So if it's, let's add a here. So we're in D sharp. So it needs to be something like in the C sharp area. So let's see if there's maybe a synth one shot perhaps. Ooh, or chord. Yeah, that sounds. And then we're gonna edit the crazy heck out of this. By adding some phasing and some crazy stuff happening. So I'm just gonna add. There's some really there's a really cool plugin actually that does some really cool stuff with this. So I'm gonna start by adding some mesh B, which is really crazy. This is a plugin straight from hell. Satan himself made this plugin, and in conjunction with Backmask, which is by Freak Show Industries. That's really crazy, people. Yeah, this yeah, I clicked the wrong button. And those are like really crazy stuff. Like it goes completely mad. It goes like blah 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 blah. So I'm gonna need to consolidate this once I've finished like working around with the thing. Maybe this shouldn't be so aggressive. So maybe. There's some white noise from the Mishpi. It sounds really cool. I really love like that plugin, especially for making trap beats, which is what I've been doing recently. Add some Echo Boy into that as well. And then like the So what we can do here, backmask gives you an option for timeline. So it adds some latency. So when I start, so it goes really insane with the latency when doing that. Like it goes very, very into the realms of hell. It's a bit annoying when working at this because then the timing goes completely into the pits of backmash, but don't worry, sound is intentionally delayed, is part of what I was just explaining. So I'm just gonna consolidate this track from track start. Maybe some automation that could definitely work well on this part. So single curve, yeah, copy value, paste value, and I did something here which I wasn't supposed to do. Base value. Maybe up to here. Copy value. just for ending the track would be very awesome. Now let's see what other loops I can drag. Maybe this one could work really cool. Now I need some more glitch sound. We need some more stuff on this.
1, 2, 3, let's go!
We need some more synth loops that go really cool. Best loops. Synth loop. This one for the intro would be very beautiful. Virtual has some really cool atmospheres, but wait until you guys check out my pack of atmospheres that I've worked on. So it seems like we're gonna be needing to add a few more synths since there's not enough. Now let's process this a little bit. Bum 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 bum. Now let's add some more backmask, but this one is gonna be really cool effect. Just wait and see. Cause I'm gonna take the mix and turn it down like 50% maybe. I'm gonna add some volume shaping here. Maybe not so aggressive on this, maybe like this. Sadly, Shaper Box is not free. It's by Cable Guys. It costs I don't remember how much it costs, but it's not that expensive. This intro sounds really cool because it's sort of like glitchy. It doesn't sound like exactly like the samples. And then here comes the like the thing. Oh, I have it. It needs like some risers. Like I already I can definitely feel the idea on this. Yeah, so maybe like. Jesus, that is very expensive. Notice I've been very quiet, but I'm still alive. Ah, that transition sounds beautiful. I think this one sounds way better. Oh, that sounds sick. I need like some filler bass like to add on top of that. So I think there's like maybe like something like in this loop. And there, the song ends. So it's really cool for like transitioning into another song or something like that. Let's see how it sounds so far. And see what changes you guys have in mind for like what to do for the track. Any ideas? Welcome. Oh, that's a beautiful transition into another song. Like it could be any song. That's cool. Yeah, I already say that you guys are pretty quiet in the chat. I think this is good so far. I'm gonna post this into like my server so you guys can listen to the track. I'm gonna render it out. Maybe post it in YouTube. Like I haven't posted a song in so long, so it's really cool. I'm gonna render this out. I'm gonna end the live stream here. I'm gonna call this live stream track. I'm gonna render this out as an MP3 instead of an MP alpha WAV. Just to send it over. Thank you guys for watching this live stream. It was very fun, very cool. Some sound design. It's what it's all about. Thank you guys for joining. Head on over to the Discord so that we can continue the conversation. What else? What do you guys want to talk about? It's really cool. It was a really fun live stream. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Like the video. Till next time.